All right, so I'm going to show you how the enrollment uh, application works, and it's the same application for updating a user or deleting a user. So at the moment, all the hardware stuff like the RFID and the fingerprint, it's all being simulated. We're currently in the process of tying it in. This is the day before the meeting, so we might have it done by today or tomorrow. We'll see. But I did want to show you how it works. We do have a full user interface here. So it's just gonna compile. It's gonna take some time on the Raspberry Pi. So we're connected to the server here, and now we are in the UI. So I'm gonna enroll an employee, and then just have to put my name and stuff in. So I'm just gonna do Liam, and then biometric. I'm just gonna say dummy fingerprint. Role ID, I'm just gonna say 1, which I believe is manager. Then location will be Vancouver. And then, yeah, just hit Control S to submit. And as you can see here, we have successfully enrolled the user. So, next up, to update or delete a user, the user has to be within the port server's database, and that is done through authentication, but I have done this previously, so at the moment, the user I just created will have the exact same has the exact same fields as the user I authenticated previously. So that's just a security measure we implemented to make sure that not every checkpoint can delete a user. It has to be a user that has recently been authenticated through that specific port server, like Vancouver or Halifax or something like that. So I'm gonna run that again. And then here you get those communication logs, and don't worry about that error. That just means that the client returned. So that's to be expected. So now we're here. We're back in the menu. So I'm going to update the existing employee. And at the moment, we're just using arbitrary IDs. So it's just going to be 1 for the employee. And role ID would be, let's say I want to update it to 2. Hit Control S to submit. Oh, we got an error. Oh, it isn't in the local database. Oops, I guess I gotta authenticate. There's our security measure coming in. And that's just done through a command line argument. And then I'll show you here. I'm just simulating all this stuff. So we're scanning the fingerprint, and we are waiting for a response. We are granted, and we're gonna do that one more time. We're gonna do the updating and deletion one more time. So we'll do that again. It's gonna take a second for the UI to pop up, but we are now here. We're gonna update the employee. The ID is 1, role ID is 2. Yep, and we have updated the user successfully. Now we're gonna delete the user. So we're gonna run that with the same arguments. We're connected to the server. Then yeah, we just delete based on the ID. Control S to submit. We have deleted the user successfully. So a couple points I wanted to repeat here is, so the 2 admin logic to approve the new worker being enrolled or a worker being updated or deleted, That is something that's been implemented, but it's all being simulated at the moment. So right here we have the first request that the checkpoint sends is a initialization request. So that is how a checkpoint gets added to the database. And then just trying to find it here. So we got the ID, and then we got the TUI submission received, and we're sending it. And yeah, all that is done. So this part is working pretty solid. And Sandscar got his hardware working, which he will also show you, but now we're tying it together. I don't know if it'll be done by the time we meet tomorrow or not, but you know, we are very close regardless.